Hi, so we are now back to do the trifold part of the shabby chic Maggie Box Set. That is a mouthful. So on this side, this was just a cutout from the collection, and then of course the tag, and then there are two pockets here, and I left this blank because I thought two nice photographs could go there, or a big one. And this folds over that way, and then of course I embellished the top with these gorgeous flowers from my stash. Bit of netting. I love using netting in my projects. And a bit of lace and beading, and this was also another cutout. So obviously, and these are the two photo mats that go in here, and going to fuss. Obviously we're not going to have this to do, so I'm going to just make a side pocket for there, and I'm just going to change this up a little bit, the one we're doing, just to show you another idea of how to do your trifold. Okay, if you want to do it a little bit different. So I have already cut it out. In fact, we cut this out together. This piece is for the tag that I'm going to be doing, and the measurements for that are 2 3/4 by 6 7/8. And then I just had another piece lying around doing nothing, so I cut it up and made it into a little booklet. I can give you the measurements for this as well. It's just 7 1/4 by 4 3/4. So I'm going to use that in this. I have, as you can see, already cut the pocket out, and I've distressed it and scored it. So the measurements for the large pocket are 6 1/2 by 5 1/8. Okay, and then of course I snipped the ends. And because this is blank and it's white, I have a piece here that I'm just going to very quickly cut out. Is it this one? Yeah, it is. It's just a piece, you know, from the collection that I've cut something out from. So I'm just going to take off a little bit. I only need to distress really the top and the sides, because you're not going to see the bottom part. And remember, for my distress, I am using, you can't see it on here, because the walnut stain. It's like my favorite distress ink. And you can use anything you want, of course. So I'm just going to quickly stick that down in the middle of my trifold. This is exciting. We're almost at the end of this tutorial. Thank goodness, it turned out to be so long and lots of bits and pieces. There we go. Let's just press it down. And then we can go ahead and stick this pocket down. I'm just going to do it. I think I actually prefer this. Yeah, I'm inside rather than on the outside. This little bottom flap here. So I'm just gonna put that glue there, and it will stick down once everything is down. Glue, obviously, or tape. Let's put that down in the middle. Take it right down to the edge there. And you can see I've given a little bit of leeway here, so it makes it easy to fold this. was going to bring it down. Oh, there we go. Yes. So let's just press it down. And if you're wondering about the glue I use this on all my projects. I love it. It's a good glue. Your paper doesn't bubble with it because it's quite thick. It's the Atlas Crafters glue, and I buy this from Hers Annie. And it's like, well, you can see the price there. And it goes a long way. Dries nicely, dries clear. It does dry a bit shiny, but you know, I don't mind that. So now we want to do the other pocket for here. So I decided to use this one, and I thought I would do it with you guys from scratch. Here we go. So I'm measuring from edge to edge here, because sometimes, you know, it differs slightly, so I find it the best way. And then I'm going to add 1/2 inch extra for the flaps on the side. And then I think I will cut it to about, yeah, I think this is fine here. And then when I cut it, I'm going to add 1/4 inch. So we have, fine. And 1/2 inch. Did I say 1/4 inch? It's not 1/4 inch. It's always 1/2 inch when you're doing this. Did that come straight? I was talking when I cut it. Yeah, it's fine. So once again, score your 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch, and oops, 1/2 inch there. Before I even cut the little, let's just distress it. And before we do the top, I have a 1.5 inch round punch. So I'm going to cut a little hole in the middle, just like so. So I know my middle is here. I'm going to put it in my punch, line it up in the middle here, and just do that. So of course I am going to stress. I need to rub out that line there. So really, hopefully I'll only need to do one more video to finish embellishing the box. And let's just fold everything. Like so. And then cut it this way. I just did it like this earlier on another pocket I made, and it's really easy to cut out the corners because we've been doing them snip snip. Now we are going to go angle it in a little bit right to the corner, and then there we go. See, easier. So a little angle there right into the corner, and then little angle there, and that makes it just so much easier. So now we are going to I'm trying to take the top off with my teeth, and the top is already off. We are going to glue this pocket down. You can also give it a slight angle there if you want as well. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's not absolutely necessary to do that. So let's stick this one down. So one pocket on top of the other, and it should fit perfectly. There we go. Let's put that away. Try and keep it tidy. I have already cut the mats for this. Let's hope it fits. I'm just going to double check. And if it doesn't, and it does, it fits perfectly. I have already used my template on the templates that you get. So, and I've rounded the corners. Now this one, I cut 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. And then I'm just going to stick this on. Oh, what is it? Why is it sticking? Have I got a bubble in there or something? And then just stick it down in the middle. Sort of. Yep, that looks fine. And of course the photograph will cover that edge, but it doesn't even matter if it doesn't. Okay, so we have that one. Right. And then we have a bigger one, which I thought would be nice for 2 photographs. And this one is 6.5 by 3 7/8. Okay. I use my corner chomper, the 10 millimeters. You can use any size. You know, it really doesn't matter. It's a personal preference, I suppose. Or you can leave them square too if you want. You don't have to round them. Great, so now we have that one. Let's put that there. And let's take it over a little bit. And that should fit nicely in here. Yeah, that's fine. See, normally also what I do with my pockets, because sometimes, you know, especially if you're using glue, it kind of spreads around. So I will go in on the smaller pockets. I do use a smaller ruler. These are not 100% dry, but can you see that corner there? Yes. I just need to loosen it up. And the same thing, I always do this. I'm sure you guys do as well if you've been making journals. Just another little tip. Okay. And then this can go in here. Now, like I said to you, on this side, I'm going to make, where's my piece of paper, a lazy pocket, because I don't have cutouts. And I'm just going to do like so. And I'll show you why I call it a lazy pocket. And then I'm going to add 1/2 inch on each side for the flap, and I'm not adding a flap on there. You don't always have to put a bottom flap. So that's 7 1/4, 7 3/4, 8 1/4. So I have cut this 8 1/4, and I need to score it. Fold it in, fold it in, and of course that will fit here nicely. But now we have a rounded corner, so I need to round it, and that's what the 10 millimeter one, or whichever one you have used. Just need to round that so it fits nicely. Let's do the quick distress. You can make this in a day if you work all day on it. Otherwise you can just spread it out. So You know what? I'm just wondering. That's gonna look beautiful there. I don't want the white to show. I have decided I don't want the white to show. This is my, yeah, that's my tag. So I'm going to use another color. How about, yeah, I've got this piece handy. I'm going to use this piece to cover the white, and this time obviously I'm not making a pocket, so I'm just going to measure up and down. Oh, where did I measure it? Sometimes on the dark you can't see it. Yeah. So I guess I'm going to have to cover the white on there too. Again, you don't have to do this. You can just leave it white if you want. But again, you know what? It is about options, isn't it? Doing something different each time you make something, even if it's a little flap here and there or a pocket somewhere else. Go, let's put that down. Yeah, that's perfect. Yes, I like it. Make sure I can turn this happily. Yep, it's turning nice and happy. And then my lazy pocket. I do these a lot in my journal because this still gives you room to put extras in the pocket. Still gives you lots of room, and this just stops anything obviously from falling out. I think I must stop saying obviously all the time. And there we go. How about that? Uh-oh. And press it down. Stick nicely, please. Now this particular one, I have this punch. It's a really handy dandy punch. I think I have shown it to you before. So I think because this is a long one, I am going to use the long sided. Oh, that didn't work so well. There we go, that was perfect. So we have a nice edge there, and then I'm going to use that one more or less in the middle, as center I can get it. I don't get too crazy if it's not 100% in the middle, and I'm just going to distress it. Isn't this gorgeous with that butterfly? I don't even think that pocket needs anything else at all. So we're going to need a paper to put in here. See, I nearly said that O word. What about this green one? Yes, leftover green. I think that'll go great. So I'm just quickly going to line it up. I'm going to take it right to the end. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And right there. So chop chop. And hopefully that'll fit. I think I just need to take like a, not even an eighth off, just a tiny mini sliver like that. And then of course I have to round my corners so it fits nicely. Quick distress of the edge. Go, 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 go. mean, like I say, if you are short of paper, if you're using a, I don't know, a 24 pack, although a 24 pack is more than enough to do this, you can leave it white. I kind of missed my edge there a bit, but I'm not worried because all I'm going to do is that, and that would be perfect as well to put photographs there, which is what I did in here. I left that blank, which I think I'm going to leave this one blank as well. There we go, I got it in. So let's do something similar to this using bits and pieces, which I have already over here. So I think this is, yeah, I think it brings a beautiful color. So let's put that there. We will make something similar. Again, everything needs to be distressed. I think that looks nice. And I think this one is so pretty. So let's nip the end off there. And that's perfect. This is the strips that you cut off from the top of the pages. You know, the design pages that come with the hole in the middle. I always keep them, you know. There's one. I keep them and I use them to embellish journals, tags, pockets, all sorts of things, whatever. Put that there. Get some glue on the very end there. Look at that, I didn't put glue there. And I do not like it when pieces lift, you know, because glue, I mean, it happens. And then, what am I going to add here? That's the same there. What about this piece? What if I do that? Yeah, I like that. Let's just add this to the tag. I think this is the best part of journaling, the embellishment. I love, for me, it's my favorite part. Yeah, I like that. Now, I do have some of my little corners here. Just add it there. I just think it looks nice. You don't want to make this too bulky because it will bulk out your trifold, so you don't really want that. So you want sort of a flattish embellishing on here. And then I think, let me see, why not make a little, I'm looking for my, here's a butterfly punch. So whatever you have available, here's a nice heart. I don't know if I want the heart so plain. Let's have a look. You know, instead of the typewriter, you can put a little heart. You know, I've got this, yes. wandering around my desk. Just cut that tatty end off. Yes, I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my glue because it's so quick. It just makes it quick. And then I'm going to put a drop there. And I'm just going to, I'm going to add you there. And I'm going to add you there. And then I think a little pearl. Do I even have a little pearl hanging here? No, I don't. But I do have this. So let me cut this off. Cut this off, which will make it a bit bulky, not too much hopefully. So I'm just cutting these ends off. Ideally you just want those, those single flat pearls, or you can use a rhinestone, a nice glitzy rhinestone. Oh, that was too much glue, but we're not going to worry about that now. It's already taking shape. So I redid this part. I didn't like it bumpy because I want this to be flat. So I took that heart off, cut another one, and then cut a smaller heart and put it on top. And that way it just fits nicely inside without having that bump in the middle of nowhere. And it makes it easy to slide in. Now remember, we also had some of those, where are they? Corners. Well, I thought it would be great, because we need to do something here. Would be nice to glue it and make a little pocket. Just looking for my top for there. Let's get that out the way. For my glue, it dries. So that will go nicely here, just to make a little tuck spot. And then we can do that one. Let me just put this here. Must stick down, yes. There you go. And then we can make a tag, or even this will fit in there. This is part of the collection. I think it's too big for this, so we really just need to make a tag, which I will come back to later. One more thing we need to do on here. Again, this is optional. You can put a bit of lace on the other one. I put lace. This time I'm just going to put a strip. And I'm going to bring it down a little bit. Like that. If you remember on this one, I did a strip and lace. So it does give it, I suppose, more of a shabby chic look. I could put a strip there, but I don't think this is long enough. No, maybe I'll put one at another time. And I want to make a small tag for you quickly. You know what? I think this is a perfect tag. So all I'm going to do is my little edges, again using this punch. And why not do a hole this time? Sort of in the middle. Not too bad, a little bit off. And this can also be embellished, which I'm not going to do. I think embellishing tags. Maybe here I'll put a little bit of, is this one big enough? It's just big enough. How about that? I'm quickly going to make sure it's the right side. Let's see if I can get it straight. Let's line it up with a line, shall we? Make it easier to get it straight. thin line. Let's put that on there, and just to give it a bit more pizzazz. It's quite cute. You can also put a little flower, a flattish flower. I have these guys. This one is already open, sitting on the sidelines, like a ballerina in the wings, waiting to come on stage. There we go. Look at that. Very simple. And there we can put a little tag there. Now we're going to do the front. Now this one I'm folding this way instead of the way I did this one. So I am going to use this lace that I have here to embellish the front. So let's just cut some a little bit wider, because we're going to round that corner, otherwise it'll, just look odd. So let me take this out. All we need is sticking to the tag. So where's my piece? There it is. Sometimes I can't tell which is which side. Does anyone have a secret for that? So there is a line there. I am just do like so. Put that, oops, come on, like so. And you are curling under. I don't like it that you are curling under. And then I'm going to round this edge. Like so. Yes, I think that looks nice. I'm just going to clip it, because it needs something to close it. Because I don't want this rolling and looking ugly. So let's put it down. Might as well. There we go. I might as well do the rest. You don't actually have to do the whole thing. That's pretty. Now I have these pearls. Now we don't have to worry, as I showed you earlier, about lumps and bumps. So we're going to put the flowers on this side, I think. Yes. Let's just cut that off. And then I have these flowers and some butterflies, or maybe I'll just cut some more. These are like a peachy one. Let's just put that. This I think is not the right color for that, but I think these are. And we are going to use some netting. See my netting here? And let me just cut a piece off. Yeah. Let's cut something that approximates around a circle. So what I'm going to do is, don't need a perfect circle. Let's put a dot here, my circle, and squish it in the center. And then we can stick some of these down. These sweet little flowers. I don't think that's sticking anymore. Let's put that there. I like that. And I think I'm going to use some white. Put these at hers, Annie. That's very cute. Let's just put this one here. Very sweet. And no, definitely a white one. I'm just going to use these flowers. I'm not going to go searching for any more. I mean, that is already looking pretty. Where's the... We can put that, cut it there, will be enough. I suppose I could have taken it right to the end, but I didn't. So let me start here. Where is it? There. Pearls always makes anything look gorgeous and shabby chic. With the ruffles, of course. Look at that. You can take it to the end if you want as well. You know. Shall I add another little circle here? I think I'm going to. You see my crazy circles? But you don't, it still looks amazing. So let's do another one here. Put your net down and squish it up. Let's put, so cute. I think I'm just going to do this exactly the same, you know that. I think we need an extra white one here. That's quite simple. And I still think we need another lot of flowers over there, so I'm going to need a bit more. I do include netting in my fab packs, and most of them anyway. Unless someone tells me they've got and they don't want. So let's quickly cut this here. Another sort of circle. Just round the edges, that's what you have to do. And remember, you can also cut it once it's there. So let's put another one here. Scrunch it up. Let's put that there while it's wet. I like it. I like it. Let's put that there. And then I think we need 3 there as well. Pretty, pretty, pretty. This there is looking a bit big. So I'm actually going to cut one of these off. Let's cut it right on the edge there. Oops. Just do it like so because I'm taking too long again. Let's put a dot of glue here. I like it actually. I'm going to put, you know, I did have my single ones. I don't know where they are at the moment. I'm not going to go and search. So I would prefer not to cut the individuals off here. But I think we should just put a couple more pearls around. You can also use different colored pearls. I only have the cream. Let's put one here. And see, because these ones you have to keep cutting off these threads. And it's just better if you stick it down. And I'm just going to do, why not? can use this one. Just a little bit more on the flowers. I'll pick that off later. On the white ones. Just to give it a little bit of extra glamour. Yeah, that's looking very cute. And then I thought, because I had this spare, where's it gone? Oh my goodness, here it is. I'm not sure. Oh no, now it's, I can't do it anymore unless I cut it smaller. You know, I think I'm just going to leave that. I think it looks nice just the way it is. Let me shove all this up the way so you can see. So that, in fact, this one, I'm going to shove it in here. Put this guy back. And there you have your trifold. And I will slot it into the box in the next video, and so here's a quick and easy way of doing this. And that is the back. This paper's beautiful. It just opens like so. Can you imagine now with photographs here and here and in here? Gorgeous! So I will see you guys in the next and last video. Ciao now.